I tear off the human skin to reveal the mighty physique of a werewolf. When the wolf's howl cuts through the silence of the night sky, I am no longer human, but a bloodthirsty beast. I put on the military uniform for the sake of the country, yet humans treat us like dogs, for we can sniff out the enemy's ambush with nothing but our sense of smell. I stare intently at the building ahead, when suddenly a bullet strikes me down to the ground. In that instant, I quickly search for the enemy's trail. After dodging the next bullet, I immediately lock onto the enemy's position.
345 degrees, 150 yards.
Despite earning numerous merits for the military time and again, we have no status whatsoever in the army. We are even contemptuously called dogs by the sergeants. To defend the dignity of werewolves, Sabi bares his fangs at the mockers, as if he will tear them to pieces in the next second. The sergeant finally leaves, but not before leaving with a resentful spit. Until one day, the superior summons us and orders Sabi to report to the field unit for rotation duty. At that moment, I am fully aware that field operations are far more perilous than base assignments, yet I have no power to change the order. That night, intense gunfire suddenly erupts from the field unit's camp. A sense of foreboding surges within me at once, so I immediately request the captain to let me go reinforce the camp. Upon receiving his approval, I rush there at the fastest speed possible. However, when I arrive at the camp, all the soldiers there have already been killed, including Sabi. Back at the base, grief overwhelms my heart. Instead of receiving any sympathy, I am met with sarcasm from the superior. He shifts all the blame onto us werewolves for failing to detect the enemy in advance. I force down the rage boiling inside me. I know this matter is far from simple. The next day, I go to the nearby town and carefully distinguish the scent of every person I pass. When I walk by an elderly man, I catch a whiff of that familiar smell. At that very moment, the old man gives me a strange smile.
You getting anything?
Nothing, he isn't here.
I do not report this to the military. Instead, I decide to avenge Sabi in my own way. That night, I follow the scent to the top of the mountain. Sure enough, the old man is there waiting for me. He tosses Sabi's dog tag onto the ground and provokes me. But just as I'm about to transform, a young werewolf pounces on me and knocks me down. Fortunately, he is no match for me. I then quickly climb to a high place and shift into my werewolf form. Yet trapped in a fight against two werewolves, I soon suffer severe injuries. As I try to flee from there, I collapse to the ground, exhausted. The young werewolf immediately charges at me. I pin him down on the ground in an instant, then sink my teeth into his neck and snap his head off without mercy. Enraged by what he sees, the other werewolf roars and lunges at me. In the ensuing scuffle, both of us plummet off the cliff. The next day, I revert to my human form and stagger back to the base, covered in wounds. As I bid farewell to Sabi in the way of a werewolf, the superior sneers and calls me not a soldier, but a dog. Blinded by rage, I yank off my dog tag and hurl it at him in retaliation. Then I pick up Sabi's body and leave the military camp for good.